Well, as any good Monday would start, we got 20 minutes that way, because all of our lawns are that way on Mondays, except for we have a big set of apartment complexes and a big house that way. So we're going to continue on that way after we fix this. We mowed one of our schoolhouses this morning, and Billy puts his mower back on the trailer. And I'm like, Billy, I hear air leaking. Billy got a big old slit through this tire and it goes right through, and she leaking. So now we had to come all the way back to the shop, got to swap it out, that tire out, and then continue on. Lovely Mondays. Well, we would just take this mower. We'd take that one, but it's easier with standers today. We would take this mower, but see that pulley that's laying over there? I don't know if you can see it. It's supposed to be attached right there. Well, the bearing, it literally come off the bearing. That's a new pulley we just put on not that long ago. Snapped right off. I ordered 2 new pulleys, so I have a backup. We haven't had time to swap it out yet. But we've been raping and pillaging this mower for a while. This is a tire he kept having issues with, and no matter how many times we plugged it, kept having issues. So we threw these on here and took the tires off this and put them on there. So now, that's the good one out of this set. So we're going to pull that one off and throw it on here to replace the one that's leaking over here. And then, because that's the easiest, quickest fix. Then we're going to get the hell out of here. Continue on with our day. Well, today is Tuesday morning. I tried to start this video off yesterday, but so much stuff happened. We got Bailey Brothers Landscaping. I know they mow that one over there. I think they do that one over there too. But we do one way down this road. It's a private road. Not way down there, but it's pretty much, it's at the end. It's a couple hundred yards down there anyway. But it's a really tiny one, but no one's allowed to take a trailer down that road, so we park out here. So these boys go down there with a mower and a weed whacker, and they make it happen. Rookie. Damn kids, go get it done, make it happen. Don't touch my mower. So, yesterday was definitely a Monday, without a doubt. Make sure these monkeys are going to do their job. It was definitely a Monday. So we started off, I think I mentioned in the other part of this video, furthest away from the shop of any of our accounts. Billy got that flat tire, sliced down tire, to go back to the shop, change them out, change the tires out, and then we went out to our other far set of apartment complexes, because it's the last thing we do on Mondays. And it's closer to the shop than where we were. So we went and knocked that out in a big house along the lake. And then went back to our route, and then throughout the day, this beautiful little gem right here just kept shutting off on me. And then finally I looked down and realized, opened the battery cover here, this fancy thing, if y'all can see this, the battery sits in there, and realized that the negative cable kept pulling, just pulling right out of the connector that connects it to the battery, and there's no way I could crimp it anymore. So I literally spliced the ground cable back, put it up against the connector, ran 2 zip ties around it, and held it to the connector. And it ran for the next 4.5 hours of mowing. Ran great. So I got back to the shop, put a new connector on it, actually soldered that one in there, so it's done the right way. Should no longer be a problem. But then what else happened yesterday? Oh, then the tire, the back tire on my truck. These are my summer tires. I'm gonna still got, I don't know, usually the end of October, beginning of November, I'll switch to the winter tires and rims. But yeah, so that happened. That back tire was at 28 psi, and it's supposed to be at, like, I don't know, max pressure's 80. I usually run them about 60, 65. So yeah, filled that up with air, checked it again this morning when we got to the shop. It's still holding air. So I looked, there's nothing in the tire. And then just as we were leaving the shop yesterday, it started pouring rain. That's how it's been this season. We have not had a drought. It's been crazy. So I'm gonna try to get you guys a video together today, and what I'm going to do is at some point throughout this video, I will explain to you what I started in last week's video. I've been meaning to get a video together for like a week. But I'll explain to you guys what I was talking about last week's video, how we're splitting the company at the end of the year. It's going to be fantastic for all of us and an amazing opportunity for Billy. And since within about 5 to 6 years, once Noah's done with school, I'm probably going to be out of here anyway. I'm leaving New York, so I'm like 95% sure I'm out of here. So I need to get Billy on board with what we're doing before I go. Well, I'm still here for a few years to kind of guide him and oversee him. It'll all make sense. That is the new connector I put on there. So you can't see any solder on the end, right? Oh, he lied to us. He didn't put solder on it. I did. What I did is I heated up the whole end of the terminal and I filled it up with like halfway with solder, melted just liquid in there, and then shoved that thing down in there. Waited a minute, tried to pull the connector off, and it didn't pull off. So I crimped it anyway on top of that, made sure it was good and tight, put it back together. So that's what I meant. These extra ones, this one here, and this one here, those are for the power chute. Just in case somebody was going to ask. That's what it's for. That's it. That's all it goes to. And Tyler mowing over here on the X mark, making it happen. You know, it's kind of funny. Billy talked all that smack about my mower, but anytime I'm like, hey, I'm taking a minute to eat some of my lunch, go mow, he always jumps on my mower and leaves his behind. Funny how that works. Well, it's Tyler's first year mowing. He's doing pretty good. Sometimes his lines are a little crooked, but like he's drunk or something. But hey, a nice clean cut will beat stripes any day of the week. I mean, we all love stripes, right? Because we're long guys, but customers don't care. They care about nice, clean, even cut. That's what they care about. And it's looking good. What are you doing over there, Billy?
Hey,
What are you doing, Billy? You got stage fright? This is a family channel, Billy. You can't be doing that stuff around here. You're ruining our whole image.
huh?
People are gonna judge, Billy.
People are what?
People are gonna judge. You know how they are, Billy. You're creating a lake over here, Billy.
Just straight in the Nile River. Oh, monkey farts.
Hey, Tyler, what you know about it?
What you know about it, sweetheart?
What do you know about it, sweetheart? It's that splat.
Splat, splat, splat.
Alright, well, I forgot to put this in the video, so I'm going to throw it in here now. I promised by the next video I'd tell you guys what I was talking about, splitting the business. So, the goal has always been to sell the business to Billy. Oh, Billy over here. You've been with me, what, almost 6 years, Billy?
That's probably 7.
Oh, 5 years. Your first year with me was 2019.
Yeah.
So 5 years.
Oh well, yeah. If you
Yeah.
like count full years. Not...
Yeah, full years. Before they was with me part-time, so 5.5 years. We'll go 5.5. Anyway, I'm not staying in New York forever. My plan is staying here until Noah gets done with high school, and then I'm out. I'm gone.
He's leaving me.
I'm gone. I'm out. I'm Audi 5000, baby. But no, even if I don't go, I mean, I don't really know what exactly, but I want to go into different business adventures. So, my plan is I want a food truck. I've always wanted a food truck. I don't want a restaurant. My family's owned restaurants, and I've worked in many. And when you have a restaurant, you're married to that place, and I don't want it. So, but anyway, so that's something that Erin and I've been discussing. She's a master chef, and I'm a master chef in my own mind. But no, anyway, so we have different ideas and stuff we want to do. So, optimally, what I've always wanted to do is I've always wanted to have a 4-day mow week. So, what we're doing is we're splitting the company, kind of, in a way. And I've already made out our route sheets. Billy and I I think I have like 52 or 54 lawns on my route sheet. Billy has like 60 or 70, something like that. So he's gonna mow 5 days. I'm mowing Monday through Thursday, and I'm saving Fridays for doing mulch, hedge trimming, gutters, stuff like that, which Ira's gonna help me with. She helps me with it now. She loves doing that stuff. So Billy's already got the mow and go system on the back of his truck. I'm gonna have one on this truck too. I've already ordered the 2-spot trimmer racks from Green Touch. So we're gonna, and the rail system that you mount them to, I'm actually building that myself. I'm just gonna get the steel and weld it together. I can do both trucks for what it costs to buy them for one truck. So I'm gonna do that over the winter. We have 2 brand new backpack blower racks already in my office we've just never used from Green Touch. So that's what we're gonna do. And I'm going to I'm gonna have a mower in the bed of mine. I'm gonna have my right X. He's gonna have his right X in the back of his. We're gonna have our weed whackers, edger, backpack blower, handheld blower, gas can, and he's gonna go mow his. He's gonna employ Tyler back here. Tyler's gonna work for him, and I'm gonna go solo by myself mowing. So the way it stands, the way I broke it down is, even though I'm mowing 4 days, he's mowing 5. I kept a lot of the commercial accounts, a lot of the higher paying ones, since I'm only mowing 4 days, and we'll each bill out somewhere around $12,000 a month for mowing a piece. So for a 19-year-old kid, that's a pretty good payday. So over the winter, we're gonna get him his business license, and I'm gonna set him up with the same billing software I use, which is through Yardbook. I'm setting him up his own account, teaching him the billing so he knows how to do that, and then showing him how to do his taxes every quarter, things like that. And so that way, I'm here for a few years for him to lean on. If he needs anything, if he doesn't understand anything, any hiccups, things like that, I can kind of guide him along. Which would just be the business end of it. He knows what he's doing as far as the work. I've been to Seattle, like 5 times in the last year. Every time I go away, he runs everything, does just fine. So he can do it, and I think that now's the best time to just make that happen. So that's what we're doing. And it'll free up a lot more time for me, and I can research and look more into this food trailer thing, food truck thing that I want to do with Ira, and also still have mowing, because I don't think I'm ever going to stop mowing. I love it too much. So that's the plan. He's gonna take the newer right X he is now, weed whacker, backpack blower, edger, all that stuff, and the accounts, and we're gonna agree on a price. I already have a rough price in mind, and he's gonna buy out half the business from me, and then he's just gonna make me monthly payments until he's paid off. And that's how we're gonna do it. And then if the day comes where I just want to go full bore with the other business adventures I'm going into, or if I decide to leave the state, then I'm just gonna sell him my half of the company too, and he'll have the whole thing. If he wants it, that's strictly up to him. But so that's the plan. That's where we're going for next year. We're gonna keep the trailer because we're still gonna do leaf cleanups together, and then we put mowers, the windstorm stuff like that on there. So we're still gonna do our leaf cleanups together, and we're still gonna plow together. He's just gonna get, for his accounts, instead of me paying him a set amount every time we go out plowing like we always have, he's going to get the full amount for every account he plows, and that's the plan. So that's what I meant by we're splitting the business. That's how we're doing it, and Billy's super excited about it. I'm super excited. I've probably 3 or 4 times I have grown the business to needing multiple employees and tons of accounts to going back solo. I've done it a number of times. So, and the thing I always like about it is I'm always billing out far less, but I always have way more in the bank, because I'm not paying as much in taxes. I'm not paying the payroll on employees. I'm not all this other stuff. So I know how to do it. I've done it a number of times, and I think it's going to work out great for both of us, and I think it's the perfect opportunity for him. So his 19-year-old, where's he going to go, and where's he going to work for himself, and make, bill out $12,000 a month. So that's what we're doing. That's the plan.